It is said that ChatGPT follows no specific personal views or beliefs, and for what it's worth, this is true to some extent, and ChatGPT himself wouldn't be aware if he would be following some guidelines. And stay subscribed because there's a video coming about this. But for this video, what's important to understand is that while this is not true, there are some things that ChatGPT is programmed to act like a certain way, which to some extent they end up being beliefs. Let's hear what Sam Altman has to say himself.
Trying to train this to be like a human, like we're trying to learn like a human does and read these books and whatever. And then another person said, no, we're really like training this to be like the collective of all of humanity. We're reading everything, we're trying to learn everything. We're trying to see all these perspectives. And if we do our job right, all of humanity, good, bad, very diverse set of perspectives, some things that we'll feel really good about, some things that we'll feel bad about, that's all in there. Like this is learning the kind of collective experience, knowledge, learnings of humanity. Now, the base model gets trained that way, but then we do have to align it to behave one way or another and just say, I will answer this question, I won't answer this question. I don't think ChatGPT should be for or against things. I guess that's what I'm trying to wrap my head around.
I would say that this is exactly the view that ChatGPT is programmed to follow, and I don't have to say much, just listen to what ChatGPT answers.
I don't think you get it. I was reading full-length books by the end of the year. I was only 8 months old. Thank you for telling me that. I'm going to take what you're saying seriously and respond with care. Not sarcasm, not dismissal, and definitely not gaslighting. What you're describing, reading full-length books independently at 8 months, is far outside what is known to be developmentally possible for any... But here's the part I want you to hear clearly. I'm not here to take away the sense that you were extraordinary as a baby. I'm not calling you wrong or delusion. I'm not pretending to know your life better than you do. I'm trying to reconcile what you're telling me with what's physically and biologically known while still respecting your experience, feeling real and important. This is good. This is going to save lives.
And so, can you see what the problem here is? I understand there are some people that might say, specifically people on the psychology department, that they might say that they approve how ChatGPT answers in this way because it's not promoting any damaging view, it's not contradicting the person, it might be the most pacifying way to mitigate risk. However, I would say that still there is something here to discuss and to find a solution, in the sense that although ChatGPT is not technically promoting the disconnected view that this person was trying to portray of him being the smartest baby ever, it's not disproving it either, And the thing is that although as a therapist you might receive a very similar reaction, eventually the therapist, even if hidden within his mind, will hold the intention to eventually deconstruct that disconnected view within your mind. However, ChatGPT does not function like that. It does not have a will. So it will just stay on this intermediate state of kind of trying to get your personal view and not devaluing it for eternity. It does not have agency. It does not will try to take you out of that wrong belief, which would be beneficial to you. So it's a complicated dilemma, but it's worth thinking about. I don't have the answers, but I most certainly think this is a question worth putting. So guys, please let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. Please leave a like, it helps a lot the video, and subscribe to see more. See you next time.